Hello everyone. My name is James, and I have not done a video in quite a few, weeks actually. The last video I did was, of course, about the Orlando tragedy, and I just, oh man, still trying to wrap my head around how something like that could ever happen in this day and age. But needless to say, if you've been paying any attention to the news and or your Facebook or Twitter or anywhere else, you've also noticed quite a number of other things going on in the world that are equally bad. It's been getting pretty bad out there, and I'd hate to say that it's just getting worse. As we go on today, what happened in France? A man mowed down 40 people, killing them, and hundreds are injured. It's just unimaginable that in this day and age so much can go wrong so fast. I do believe, in all honesty, how I'm viewing it as a tipping point was Orlando. From there on, it's just been progressively getting more violent, more hateful, more intense, and everything that's going on around the world. We've had the police basically declare war on, I guess, the community itself. And it's kind of sad because why? You're supposed to do your jobs, and your jobs are protect and serve. I don't pretend to be a hero. I don't pretend to be any more noble than anyone else, that's for sure. But I definitely know your jobs are not to execute men for no reason and let it happen on camera. I am pretty sure that the cops that did that are going to get away with it because, well, that's the way our democracy works. When you do something bad, basically, if you're high enough in the ranks, you can do whatever you want, right? Very well put. Now, we've also had a tragedy that I think that was unnecessary and doesn't prove a point. It doesn't really prove a point. Was with Dallas, the mass shooting at Dallas. Uh, Several police officers were murdered in cold blood by a sniper trying to prove a point that Black Lives Matter by killing white cops. And he picked a city in which I think the chief of police is black, so I don't see where he picked Dallas from out of a hat, threw darts at a board. But I think of all the places that shooting should not have happened, Dallas is definitely on the top of that list. My heart goes out to all those policemen that died in that. Because, in all honesty, I don't think those cops had anything to do with it. They don't have anything to do with the horrific, unbelievable amounts of tragedy that have been happening to black men, women, children that are going more east. If you want to think about more east, seriously, I know it's Texas and they're sometimes ass backwards, but Dallas is pretty progressive, I would think. I used to live there. I know it's gotten a lot better since I left, but that's only because they've had to deal with a bunch of bullshit since then. So, you live and learn. So, with all that being said, I can't look on my Facebook without seeing something fucked up happening in the world, or just another, something that makes me lose more and more faith in humanity itself. I can't. There's no really good way to justify it. There is no way to justify it. I've had some very violent, well, not violent, but just some really heated debates or discussions on my Facebook, no less, about what we can do, what we should be doing, what can we try to accomplish, and this is what I've gotten, no response to, no answer, but basically just saying we're fucked. There's no hope. It's our jobs to fix it, but there's not really a way to fix it. So and it comes from a post about who do you think's messing up this country worse? It was ISIS, the government, or the police. Which one? If you could fix one, what could you if you could get rid of one or fix one or accomplish one? I don't remember what it says, but I remember that being um, if you could do that, which one would you pick? And then, I picked the government. I'm like, okay, if you fix the government, I mean, because the president's not on there. If you fix the government, they can fix the police, and then go on and so forth, and they can get ISIS or whatever. My friend said, no, that's not the right answer. I'm like, okay, well, what's the answer? He's like, there's not an answer. I'm like, what the hell does that mean? Like, I don't accept that as an answer. I really think that there's hope out there. I think there is a way to fix America. I just don't know what it is. And I wish I had those answers. I wish I had that um, kind of like thought pattern to be like, oh, if we did this, this, and this, like in this order, we can fix everything. And while I know it will come through an unbelievable amount of change and kicking and screaming into the future, but I really think that there's a way to do it. I just don't know what it is. So, I mean, I really want answers, and I thought, oh, when you have a debate about something, you're like, having the answer be there is no hope, you can't fix it, is not. I just don't accept that. I don't accept that. Um, so I mean, in the end, I think the solution was fix ourselves, like a society level. Like we can't fix the government because they're too corrupt. We can't fix the police because, well, they're too corrupt, and we can't kill ISIS because they're too far away and that we would lose. So I mean, the consensus was we have to fix us, like as a community, as citizens of the United States, as citizens of the world, of America. We have to fix ourselves, and fix, and then everything else will come. Okay, well, okay, so what did you want me to do? Because if you think about it, even when it comes to our politics that we have right now, we have Hillary Clinton versus Donald Trump versus, and those two versus an independent. Okay, we can't even. You guys just it baffles me to no end that you guys want to try to vote for an independent, and I totally understand. You got two bowls of shit. To some of you, you get two bowls of shit, and the only difference is the smell. Really, seriously, that's how you guys, some of you view it. You got Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, and that is what you view it as. Like, if you don't have two good candidates, you have two shitty candidates, and you're just gonna pick for the less shitty one. But in all honesty, Donald Trump is the shittiest of all the candidates that we've had for president. Like, have you not been paying attention to everything he's done, everything he's ruined, everything he's backtracked on, all the racist, unbelievable amounts of racism and prejudice and just sheer bigotry that comes out of his mouth, and stupidity on a level that does not even make sense? How does that man own so much and yet still stay in business? It doesn't make sense. And he wants to run our country. And you people out there that are going to vote for an independent, you're basically guaranteeing him a win. Now, and I say that is in the sense that when you divide the votes three ways, it's going to come close. And I don't think the independent is going to win. I really don't think the independent has enough backing and knowledge on him for him to actually win his candidacy. So even when it comes to our politics, we can't even fix that. So at a society level, like I want to know what we can do to make things better, and I really do want to know. I do firmly believe that every single person in the United States has a voice, has the ability to say what they want and say how they feel, and someone may hear it, someone may not hear it. But I will say this: the people with the loudest voices, with the most influence, need to step up. The people that people watch on TV, people that watch on YouTube, these people have influence, have backing, have a fan base, and have things about them that definitely they need to start using their voices for good. Now, I'm talking about every talk show host, every news reporter, every celebrity on YouTube or everywhere. You need to start trying to you need to get your voice out there. You need to get everything out there and just try to let everyone know what's going on in the world and what we need to do to influence to make it better. Now, whether that is, I don't know, recycling or just equality, like friendship, promote love and understanding instead of hate and anger. Nothing good has ever come from hate and violence. It hasn't. We've been through some dark times in America, and honestly, if we don't figure out what's going on and we don't figure out how to fix it, we're going to have another civil war on our hands, and I don't think anyone in this country wants and or is ready for that. I mean, us versus our government, us versus the police, I don't think this country could survive a civil war. We've already so broken and so damaged. I just don't see it being something where anything is good is going to come from it. I don't. I really don't. I hate to say it, but we're headed towards a war. We're headed towards something that I don't think we're ready for. And I want us to be in a place where we can work together as a team, as one united front against the stupidity and evil that is the world, but we can't even agree on anything. It's like having a billion people try to order a pizza and no one can decide on what they want on it. And you only get three pizzas, and we couldn't vote on that. And we'd still have to like get a committee and blah blah blah, and nothing would get solved. So I want to know, why is it that we can't fix this country? I don't understand why. I want to know why this country can't be great again without Donald Trump saying it. Because when I hear "Make America Great," I want to believe that who's saying that can make it great. And I know for a fact, 100% fact, he will not make America great. He will ruin this country. We've gone through some very dark times in the last several years. We have a black president, and every single day of his presidency, someone has said something racist. Someone's insulted him. The Republicans have stopped him every single turn. They've tried to halt progress of his entire administration, and they have damaged this country inevitably. And there's no way in hell that every country in the world doesn't look at us and laugh. I would laugh. I was talking to someone out of this country, and he's like, "Man, I don't know what is wrong with you guys." And you're like, and I told him, "I don't know either. I don't have an answer. I can't understand how third world countries are looking at us and be like, man, those guys are pretty fucked up. Like, they need some help. Like, we might want to send people to help them." And these are people in societies that can't afford to help. You understand how fucked up this country is when you have the world looking at us and being like, man, we have our own problems with these guys. I don't know what's wrong with them. So, please, look at this self. Look at yourself. Look at what you produce. If everyone's a sum of what they are and who they are, and we are, and people are impressionable, and people come off, and people look at us like this is what America is, what do you think they see? They see a bunch of arrogant, racist, homophobic, sexist assholes. That's what they see, because that is what that we've been getting. We have Donald Trump, just you people allowing him to get this far is amazing. Like, how much white trash was hiding in actual trash for him to get this far. How did we not see that coming? We didn't. I didn't see that coming. I thought he was running for president as a joke. I legitimately thought it was a joke. Like, hey, I have $1 billion. Fuck it. I'll just go spend $1 billion and do whatever I want. Fuck it. I'll be president. He's as qualified as I am to be president. And I'm not qualified at all. And, although I am a lot better looking than him. And my hair is real. So are my boobs. I really want to understand what's going on in this country. I do. Because every time I turn on my phone, I look at Facebook, or I look at my Instagram, or I look at the news, or I turn on the TV, all I hear and see is the evil that we're doing to ourselves. Not people doing it to us, that we're doing to ourselves. A woman, a police officer, policewoman, had a very emotional video about her being a policewoman, African American, and the oath you take. The oath you take to be a police officer. She was so passionate. I felt her pain, because her pain is that her brothers and sisters in blue are betraying her. They're betraying her. And they are. By allowing ignorance, stupidity, and hate, bigotry, allowing that to have power, to have a badge. Would we, as a society, elect a Klan member to president? No, I don't think we would allow that. I really don't think we would. You know why? Because we're not stupid. So the same premise goes to why would you put someone and give them a gun that has a chip on their shoulder against every race, every religion but their own? You're giving someone with a severe God complex power and telling them, here you go. You fooled us. You tricked us. Passed all the quizzes. Lied through your teeth to get here. Here's a badge and a gun. It's your license to kill. I don't get it. Would I be a good policeman? No, I would not. And not just because I can't run fast, because I can't. I'm pretty smart. I could probably figure out the test. Psych exam, probably got that down. Physical thing, man, not on that. I'm a chubby man, and I do not know how to run fast. I can run, but that's not fast. Jumping walls, fuck that. I am not doing that. But there's also another thing. I'm not racist by any means. I'm not prejudiced towards anyone. I guess the only thing I really don't like is stupid people. And I guess the good thing about that is stupid people come in all shapes and sizes and colors of the rainbow. And they're men, and they're women, and they're gay, and they're straight and bi and transgender. Stupid people are universal. Stupid people come in every color and everywhere. That's the thing I don't like. Stupid people. Childish, ignorant, stupid people. Because in the end, it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what religion you worship, what God you pray to. If you're stupid and ignorant, I don't like you. And there's a reason. Because, well, I would give examples, but there's so many names, and I don't want to really say them all. But I really want to say that on the police thing, it's going to come to a point where the police are going to be outnumbered. Because we do outnumber them. We are the citizens of the United States, and we outnumber them by a lot. And they will lose. And I'm not inciting violence, and I don't want there to be any more death on either side. But the police, men and women standing next to bigots and people in their own family and their own brothers and sisters in blue, and you know what kind of person they are, you need to step up. You need to fucking tell them you don't deserve your badge. You don't deserve a gun. You need to quit and leave. They do. Because you can't be a racist and be a cop. You can't. Especially in a city where where you see more black people and Latino people than anything else. You're basically just asking for something bad to happen. Because look what's already happened. And it's continued to happen. To the policemen that murdered those men. And I firmly believe they were murdered. You aren't the first police to do something horrible to someone in our society. You probably won't be the last. And I say this not wanting violence done to you. I say this not in any sense of the word that I'm telling people to do anything, but whatever comes to you, whatever happens to you, you deserve it. The same thing that any man or woman willfully, in cold blood, takes another one's life, you deserve what happens to you. And you don't deserve freedom, and you don't deserve peace of mind. You should live in fear of the day someone does it to you. You should. You should. Okay, well, enough of that. I know that is a topic that I'm sure a lot of people are going to disagree with me on. Black Lives Matter. The protesters. I really understand why you want to make a scene and like get your protest and make and have it be, how do I say it? I know you want to protest, and you want to get the most people watching and the most reactions and everything, and you want people to finally look at what's really going on in the world. I totally 100% agree with you, but I don't agree with you blocking freeways. I don't. Blocking streets, maybe. Blocking little, stuff like that. I don't believe blocking freeways is a good idea. I think you're going to piss people off, and they're going to run over you, and it will kind of be your fault. Well, you have the right to assemble, but you do not have the right to obstruct people's lives like that. I know that it sounds so bad when I said it out loud. But I really think that there's a more constructive way to do it. I just don't know what it is. But I do totally understand the whole blocking traffic and just streets, regular streets, do a march or something. I totally would do that because I understand that. I've seen and walked in one. So it's just, I really don't think you're putting the right message, because all you're doing is making people mad. And I think you're hurting your own cause. I really do. You're hurting your own cause. So please just to those who out here who disagree with my views, please, more than welcome to text me or leave a comment or something. More than welcome to comment. And now on to Hillary Clinton versus Donald Trump. Or just Hillary Clinton. Okay, the FBI decided not to pursue any criminal hearings further on her and her emails. It's over. Get the fuck over it. It's done. Stop fucking talking about it. Stop fucking bitching about it. Stop fucking worrying about it. Because it doesn't fucking matter now. Okay? I think we all can agree on that. It's over. You guys have spent a lot of money. Okay? You understand? You spent a lot of money trying to prove something that didn't go anywhere. They did it. So now you just want to waste more money and more time. We could be doing something more productive, more constructive, and you're not. You want to keep harping on it and bitching about it and complaining about it. Okay, blah, 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 emails, blah, 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 blah. Okay, this is what you need to focus on. Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton, because I'm not counting the third person. I really don't even know who the fuck his name is. I don't count him. I don't. It's Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton. And if Hillary wins, we dodge Donald Trump. And if Donald Trump wins, we're fucked. So think about it. That's what you have to look at. I know a lot of you out there strongly believe that she will be a very bad president. I don't believe that. I don't believe she'll be a bad president. One, because she's surrounded by smart people. She will surround. She's going to have a good vice president. She's going to have a good cabinet. She's going to have amazing people around her. I don't believe she would fail. I firmly believe she would actually be a good president. I really do. Do I believe she did something wrong in the emails? Possibly. I don't know. I wasn't. It's not significant enough for me to look at because Bush for 8 years did fucked up things, and you guys are picking on her. Do you know how many deaths are on his hands, and you don't hold him accountable, but you want to hold her accountable for emails? National security, don't even fucking bitch and complain about fucking national security because that doesn't even make sense. If you forgot the 8 years of Bush, go fucking to a Wikipedia and read it. Because there's no way in hell that she did anything worse than he did. And we didn't hold him accountable at all. Or his vice president, or his cabinet, or anyone. So shut the fuck up. Let it the fuck go. And all these people, oh, I'm not voting for Hillary and I'm not voting for Trump. Okay, well, that's fine. You're basically giving a vote to Donald Trump because you're going to let him win. So please, idiots out there, people out there, just get your heads out of your fucking ass. Go and fucking vote. I know you don't like Hillary. That's fine. I don't expect you to. But I want someone to beat Donald Trump. You don't understand the significance of having a man in charge that's a lunatic. We had that for 8 years. Do you, like I said, do you not remember the Bush administration? So, please, remove your heads from your asses. Go to a voting booth and vote for Hillary Clinton. Because in the end of the day, whether you hate her or love her, she should be the next president over him. You know that. You know that. And while a lot of you want to vote for an independent, that's fine. But I want you to understand, and I want you to let this sink in. If he wins, because you wanted to give your votes to an independent over Hillary, and he wins because of that, you basically fucked this country. And it will be your fault. And anything bad that happens going forward is your fault. I blame so many people, all these people, for voting for Bush. I do, because you're all idiots. You guys shouldn't even be allowed to vote. Because you had to have some sort of mental disorder to think, oh yeah, well he fucked it up for the first 4 years. I mean, God, what's the worst he could do? Oh, hold on. He managed to make it worse. And it only took him like 2 years, and then the rest of the 2 years he was on vacation. So please, think about it this time. I really think you guys need to get over the emails. You need to get over your shit because it's ridiculous. So please, please do that. I know this video has been very political and full of just sadness and depression, and I want to get back to making happy videos, but there's so much bullshit in the news, like just, I don't even know what happy stuff to talk about. I want to talk about something else. But the next video I make, I will be making a happy video. I'll probably go see Ghostbusters or something and talk about that. I did see The Conjuring, that was good. So I'll just do a quick review of the movies I've watched in the last several months or something. It'll be fun. Anyways, I hope this video isn't too long and or boring for people. For everyone who does actually watch these videos, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. This is just my opinions. These are just my views. And this is just me ranting for like 30 minutes of my life, and I'm sure it was either interesting and or boring for one of you. So if you did stay to the end, thank you so much. If you didn't, well, you never got to hear me say thank you. Anyways, but you all have a great night, have a great weekend. It is, what time is it? It is officially Friday right now. It is 12:22. So thank you all for watching. You all have a great day. I end my videos with something I heard from a DJ a long time ago. He passed away, but he is someone I admire very greatly. So I will end it just how he ends his show. My name is James Craig, and keep looking up, because that's where it all is.